Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we have a very special unboxing. It's gonna be the long-awaited GC Wings Boeing 747, the line number 1, with the registration number N7470, which is the first ever Queen of the Skies, the first 747, the test bed that was made. I know this has been released before by NG models. I think Patriot also have them. I'm not really sure. But the GC Wings had something else that, it comes in a bigger box, which I'll show you just in a minute, because it comes with a GSE set. So, here we have. So I know that I said on previous videos that there were gonna be another unboxings coming before this one, but the thing is, I need to do this unboxing because I need to place the model on the shelf, because it came to replace the Dragon Wings I have. Because the thing is, I bought it not so long, some time ago now, because the Dragon Wings is really a good. The mold may be old, but it is still a good model. And they were the only ones back then that had the first 747. So now that I got this one, it's coming to replace the one I have. And because they already sold it, I wanted to put this one in its spot, or in her spot. So there we go. I'm gonna go quickly on the GSI part. I know some people have complained that why do you have the first Boeing 747 ever made with modern GSI and air bridges and stuff? And well, I guess you can complain about that. You can point that thing out. Personally, I'm not a fan of GSE. Sorry. I have some that have come with other models, and they're a bit spread in my collection. I don't have like an airport diorama or a display. They're like you've seen on previous videos. They are on shelves, mostly protected. Yeah, all of them protected from the dust and stuff. But that's it. They're not like in an airport or whatnot. Dragon Wings used to have airport sets that were pretty cool. I have a couple of them because I wanted the planes. But to be fair, they are all stored. And I remember even at some point I got some GSE, I can't remember what they were from, but I ended up selling them. I thought if I can get the money, I prefer the money than that. So as you can see, you have the staircase, the stairs to get into the plane. So the small one and the larger ones, bigger ones. You have the trucks, the freight, you have the ramps, you have the tiny trucks that had the suitcases in, and then you have the air bridges. Okay, so I'm gonna unbox directly the plane and put it in the mirror, and we go from there. So one of the things I'll point out is that the the blister come inside this cardboard box. And it's the tarmac, so it's actually kind of a picture from a real one. It's not very, how can I say that? I mean, it looks like a picture taken from Google Maps, so it had pixels in it. As you can see, if I hold it from here, it looks okay. But if you get closer, that's what you get. So obviously this is just to display it when it's in the box, the model, I mean. It's not like the runways that we have. Let me see if I can find one and I'll show it to you in comparison. So here you have the ones that used to come with blue box, I think it is. It doesn't say. Which obviously they look, well, it's a drawing, but you know, it was fun back then. Okay, so there we go. So one thing I'm going to point out is, if you remember when I did the video about the NGSP, the one that has the house livery, I said that the wingtip aerials were funny, because they were like cut, you know, let me see if I can put the focus on it. Doesn't work. They were cut like half through it, and apparently that's the way NG decided to do with that specific with those specific mold. Just for that one, because I have other NG SPs that are not at all like that. But anyway, so the detail. I don't know how far I can focus this one. So here you can see at the front of the aircraft all the airlines that booked or that promised to buy the 747 with the old liveries, of course. So you have Japan Airlines, you have Iberia somewhere there, you have KLM, you have World Airways. I don't know if I zoom, will it show? Oh yeah, well, let's go zooming then. Transworld America. I think that's all I can do. Eastern, Delta, Air Canada. Well, you have here all of them. You can pause the video and have a look and try to guess or find out all the airlines. Also, something interesting in the first versions of the 747, as you can see here, they have that black paint just under the cockpit, so the light wouldn't shine too bright on the pilot's eyes. You have also that on others like Transworld, like Air Canada, and Swiss Air in the old liveries, you know, the classic ones. So anyways, let's move along. So one of the things that makes me want this more than the dragon wings is the antennas. I know some people don't like them. I know some people don't care about them. I know some manufacturers that don't do them, like Aeroclassics. Well, the more details you can put on the plane, the better. Of course, I guess it will depend on the quality you want to have at the end. And if you're gonna have them, but they're gonna fall apart or break while being shipped, then you don't want them. But then again, that's my opinion, and as usual, that's what I'm gonna be telling you here. My opinion about those things. You may agree or not. Polished belly, so it looks like bare metal. The thing I like about the mirror is that you can actually see under the plane. So I guess that everybody, and from what I've gathered around, most of the people are really happy with the GC Wing / Gemini Jets mold for the 747 100 dash, well, the 100 series and the 200 series. To somebody will have to explain to me at some point what's the difference between them. I mean, from outside, because for me they all look the same. Same as, for me, the SUD, so stretch upper deck, and the 747 dash, well, the 300. From the outside, I'm gonna say they all look the same. So from the outside, as a mold, I don't know if there is any difference between the 200 series and the 100 series. So if you know if there's a real difference, just let me know in the comments. Like, there is a difference with the DC-10s, with the 10 series 10 or series 30. I know that there is a difference. So yeah, let me know about it. Leave a comment. So from a little bit from the back, that's how it looks. As you can see, it's not bad at all. So here you have the wings that curve upwards. So engine number 2 and number 3 are lower than 1 and 4, which doesn't happen with the Phoenix molds. And that's something that... So that's something that kind of annoys me. The front view, obviously the engines are not hollow, they're the smaller ones. So yeah, that's something that kind of annoys me with the Phoenix mold, and obviously it annoys me, and it annoys a lot of people too. But sometimes you don't have much of a choice. From the top, you have the display of the different airlines that did buy the plane. So here you have it. I must say that, well, my favorite plane is the 747. So for me, it's you need to have it. That, I'm gonna point it here. That thing there. I don't know what that is, because actually it's not like in the new 747s that they have the thingy for the Wi-Fi and telecommunications. So maybe it's something the same, because since that's the prototype and that's the one that, well, now it's been preserved at the museum, but because this is the one that the first one they used and it never got sold to any airlines. It was just the test bed. Maybe that's why it has that thing on top of it, like to record data while it's being flown around. I'm gonna guess that's why it has that. Obviously, the model I had from Dragon Wings doesn't have anything like that because it's an old mold. So they don't have aerials and things like that. They just have the drawings, and sometimes not even that. My model had a bit of paint rub under where the airlines logos were. So, but unfortunately, it got sold quickly. Then again, if you go for cheap, then yeah, that's how I got it in the first place. Anyways, so let me know what you think about this one. Do you like this mold, or do you prefer the NG one? Also let me know about the GSI. GSE? Do you like it like that? Do you use it? Is it something that you like to buy, or you don't care, like I do? Honestly, I got this one because of that. Because I thought, oh, that's gonna be fun. Otherwise, I would have probably gone for... No, I wouldn't have gone for the NG, because NG released two variants. The normal one and the light one, without so much details and without the antennas and stuff. And even that one, that's supposed to be cheaper, was slightly more expensive than this one, the GC one. So I thought I'm gonna go for the cheapest one, considering that's not bad quality, because unfortunately this hobby is not... It's kind of expensive. It's not a cheap hobby. So, yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think about this model? Did you like it? Did you buy it? Did you buy the other variants? Well, the other manufacturers? Is it a must-have, or you just don't go for them? So, yeah, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video. If you like it, just leave a like. Of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to it. There's a lot of content. Normally I'm gonna say personal stuff, the things where I talk about whatever's going on here in where I live. That's gonna be in Spanish. The algorithm has kind of forced me to do the plane spotting at the airport in Spanish, because for some reason when I do it in Spanish it gets way more views than when I do it in English. And I'm gonna keep doing the unboxings in English, basically because I don't know any Spanish speaking collectors, and the ones that I've met or know, they do speak English without any issue. So this is gonna be always in English. And like I said, there are playlists. So if you subscribe to my channel but you don't like the other content, it's okay. You can just go for those playlists, because I tend to post at least one unboxing or one, I'm going to say review, but it's not really a review, of models that I own a week. So, because I have so many that I could just do that like forever. So stay tuned, because I'm gonna do more unboxings coming soon. I finished with the MD-11 from American Airlines, but I also have the MD-11 of Flying Tigers. Yeah. Phoenix models. So that's gonna come really soon. And I'll probably do a comparison between the Phoenix and the American, the Panda models one. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and hope to see you soon for another video. And let's have a quick look at this one. I think it's beautiful when they have that. All the airlines that said they were going to buy it, you know, it may not be real in the end, but so anyways, I'm stalling. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you soon for another video. Bye, guys.